Sorry. Thank you for the opportunity to speak tonight. Uh, my speech starts with a small clipping from the Huffington Post, in which the FBI says it failed to act after receiving tips about the suspected Florida shooter. And they go on to say, someone contacted the FBI public tip line on January to alert of the shooter, and they called in and they were talking about his behavior and the desire to kill people and potential of him conducting a school shooting. According to the FBI, under established protocol, the information provided by the caller should have been assessed as potential threat to life. The information should have been forwarded to the FBI Miami field office, where appropriate investigative steps would have been taken. And they simply close by saying, we have determined that these protocols were not followed. These are the people that we are supposed to expect would be protecting us. These are the people that once our weapons are taken away from us, we're beholden to. Okay? I don't think I want to be in that position. I would urge you to forget about the weapons ban, the magazine ban, and to do nothing with these red flags unless it is going to be to help to do what the FBI should have been doing in the first place. Taking into account these reports and acting on them. The laws are already there. They did not follow it. Someone here said today that if we had had a weapon ban in Florida, that these people would not have been killed. That is not what went wrong. It was simply because the FBI did not do their job. The sheriff's department did not do their job. In the case of the Florida school, the coach, one of the coaches in the school, I assume there were more than one, had been in some kind of a security position in addition to being a coach in the school. But from everything that I've read, he was not armed. Instead, what he did was use his body to protect these kids and got killed. That is one of the stupidest things, not on his part, but the requirement that he not have a weapon if he's going to be in that capacity. They killed him. The system killed that man, as they did other teachers who did the same thing to protect these children. That is just incomprehensible. I just cannot digest it. The Constitution of the United States is almost cast in stone. And the reason I say it's almost cast in stone is because the forefathers saw that there would be a need from time to time to make changes in it. And to that end, they gave us one and only one way to do it. Okay? And I urge everyone who doesn't know the process to read the Article 5 of the Constitution. And lastly, I'm going to make this short. The Second Amendment was included into the Constitution as a way to assure that tyrants would pause before trying to subjugate the people. It was not enough to state that we had the right to keep and bear arms, but they also saw fit to include that those rights shall not be infringed. In the quest to run around the Constitution, what we're doing is infringing on those rights. Should such a tyrant raise his head the people would not have anything left after you finish with us to make changes and bring things back in order, as was intended. And that's all I have to say.